I fantasize too, whether we believe that or not, and what I fantasize about is being able to wake up in the morning at 4 or 5. I wake up before the dawn. It's hard to stay asleep until the dawn because it is cold. And frankly, it's boring. So I don't need that much rest. And I'm also sore and uncomfortable. So what I fantasize about is having $10 that I can wake up knowing I have, go to Panera, spend an hour or two between 6 and 8 o'clock in the Panera doing some sort of literature study, probably a good morning devotional Bible study about how wonderful life is, and where I get to actually express my great zeal for the lived experience and my opportunity to continue being alive. Eat a breakfast sandwich and drink a coffee and attach to it none of the status of being able to eat expensive bread in public. For me, it would be about being able to worship and devote myself to leisure, i.e., personal education, and then to walk from the Panera down to another similar store, maybe get something not caffeinated, maybe another snack, sit there for a couple of hours until it's 10, and then get my ass down to the library, and then do some work, and then go into the kitchen, Christ's table, and affirm as many people there as possible, smile, and give as many good vibes to the people serving as possible. I obviously wouldn't need to eat as much because I've eaten breakfast. Eventually, maybe it would be even better for me if I'm generating enough revenue to get breakfast every morning that I could just go in there and volunteer my time to feed people and positively affirm that kitchen and just be a source of strength and a reinforcement of the zeal of life, because I could very much tell that the people that work there are dragged down by the state of the lives of the people that go there, and not just dragged down by their dishevelment and their mental unwellness, and dragged down by the people that come in there with food stamps, drinks, sugary beverages, the people that come in that are over 300 pounds, the people that come in there that just, the only reason they go in there is because the food is free, so they can spend the money that they make, frankly the money that a lot of them get for free, on status symbols. And so for me, going into a Panera and then walking down the road and maybe stopping in for Burger King's breakfast to get some hash browns, maybe walking a little further down the road, and I don't think Taco Bell opens early enough, but getting a hash brown from Taco Bell, it just going in and saying hey and making friends and smiling, getting to know people, making their day better, while I also work on me, because it's practice. Getting to know strangers and getting to meet them where they are and encouraging them to talk and giving myself opportunities to listen. This is also practice for me. This is the work I want to be doing with my leisure time. This is how I want to spend my 12 hours of labor a day, because I've grown accustomed to doing 12 hours of labor a day. This is what I want. This is how I can give back. This is how I can be valuable. And it really, it would only cost $20 a day, if that. And anyway, the money for me, it's not about accruing the money. It's not about spending the money. Yes, there are things I need to spend money on. I need a waterproof jacket. I need another pair of thermal underwear. And I desperately need a liner for this sleeping bag. I need a new hat because my warm weather hat has vanished. And I need, if I can't do laundry, I need a new pair of socks. At least one new pair of socks, because eventually this sandals thing isn't going to cut it, and I'm going to have to go back to my boots, and I am loath to put those boots on my naked feet. They're going to tear my feet absolutely to shreds. I'm going to be in so much pain. And I'm already in a lot of pain. I've already sprained my right foot. I have a, I don't know if it's a disorder or what, but I build up a lot of lactic acid in my joints. And so my joints, my hips, my knees, my ankles just ache all the time. But that's a malnourishment thing. And so there's a non-zero chance that food stamps, free money, is coming my way. And so the food thing eventually, now, especially now that I know exactly how to incorporate Christ's table into my routine, 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock, and then from 1 o'clock until 4 o'clock becomes work hours, as I have to get myself home before the last bus runs. The last bus runs at 5. So I like to get myself home on the 4 o'clock bus. Because at 5 I live stream with Magic Shadow on Twitch. And then really, ideally, my next goal from there would be able to spend another $10 to hang out in the Pizza Cottage until they close or until I wear out my welcome. Twitch streaming for you so I can show my zeal for other aspects of life. I don't always have to be doing social commentary, bitching about evil, reminding you to be good to one another in a way that I am barred from being good to anyone because people resent me using their money to be good. It's very strange. I don't understand it. I definitely hate it. But I fantasize too. And the fantasy that I have is that my feet will be warm and my ears and face and head won't be cold at night. And maybe that my spot that I sleep on can be just a little bit softer so my shoulders don't hurt all day long. I like my spot, and I don't want to own it, and I don't want to be in it forever. But I kind of have always wondered what it would be like to live outside in January in Ohio. Our ancestors used to do it. And I've just always fantasized about it. And it feels like you're taking my dreams away from me. Like even the part of my life that's only mine, my dreams and my fantasies, my inner life, like you want to take that from me too. And I just have to ask why you want to take so much from me. I don't understand. But I know I was lying here fantasizing about being able to go into that Panera that's about to open up, which will be at least warmer than it is outside. But I don't have any money, and I'm too dignified and too embarrassed to go and steal Wi-Fi and electricity for 4 whole hours. I'm just not willing to be that bad a person. Good morning.